The Belgian National Security Council extended the coronavirus lockdown until April 19. If the number of infections and hospital admissions does not fall by that date, the lockdown will be extended till May 3. We have more updates from our EBC correspondent in Belgium, Kate Rebibis. Kate?
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. It's very interesting how Belgium has been applying or has been taking measures when it comes to this pandemic. Recently, the government has a temporary government, or which they call Corona Regering, the Corona government, because it has been 298 days since we had no government, and because of this pandemic, they had to set up a government for it. As for the current cases, there are 13,964 confirmed cases of the coronavirus here, wherein there are 828 deaths already. And there is the youngest victim of the coronavirus was 12 years old. And as for the oldest, she was 104 years old.
Wow.
We are on lockdown week 3 already. And like mentioned, our lockdown has been extended till April 19. And if any case that this pandemic has not lowered or lessened, we will extend till the 3rd of May. There are now exemptions or reasons for you to go out, such as buying food or going to the pharmacy to get your medicines, going to the bank, going to the gas station. Post offices are also open. Medical appointments allow you to go out, and helping elderly relatives, as well if you have a job that cannot be done remotely. Big events are of course canceled, such as the Brussels 20-kilometer marathon run, which was supposed to be held on the 31st of May, but is now delayed or postponed until further notice. Small and big gatherings are prohibited, and sport and event halls are closed until the lockdown is over. Groceries have also put up preventive measures by letting only limited amount of people inside the groceries and holding queues outside when they have reached that limit. Some airports are closed, such as the Charleroi Airport, and airlines have canceled their flights until the lockdown is over. When it comes to our public transportation, such as buses, trains, and metros, they have limited them as well. And only limited amount of passengers are allowed to be on the transportations, depending on the vehicle size. There are also 25% less of the regional trains, so between the regions or the cities, just so that they could prevent unnecessary travels. The hospitals are also overly booked. There are about 1,000 plus patients who are in the ICU right now, and over 500 volunteers, which consist of students and retired doctors, are helping out in Brussels. And they are still lacking nurses. As for educational institutions, they have already decided this on the first week of the lockdown, that we have no school until after spring break, which is the 20th of April. Universities have online classes. Some high schools have allowed online classes, some don't. And then now they are mainly anticipating how they would execute the examination period by the end of this school year.
All right. Cultural observances, heritage observances like carnivals and all that stuff. It's also common to Belgians to kiss 2 or 3 times on the cheek. Has this changed?
It definitely has changed. I barely see people even shaking hands when they're outside. And even before the lockdown, it has already been told by the people here to prevent, for the meanwhile, just waving and saying hi is enough.
Okay, can you describe in a short few minutes, describe the daily lifestyle in Belgium, in your city, and how it has significantly changed?
Well, it has drastically changed because normally, especially in the city that I live in, it's a university city. There are just a lot of students out or people out, right, in every day. And now there are no people outside. You barely see them unless they have to go to groceries, get their medicines, and um, and it has been very, very quiet. There are less people in this city, mainly because all of the students left and went back to their homes as well, to their families.
All right, thank you very much. Kate, keep
Thank you.
safe and stay healthy. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, you too. This is Kate Rebibis from Belgium, and we live in interesting times.